Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now, today's video is kind of coming out late night, and this video is basically going to be talking about a huge update. Not just an update, but a damn huge update that came out into Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot more huge updates coming out this month, because this is December. This is usually a month where they tune and they edit a lot of new stuff that comes with the Call of Duty, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more other huge updates. But first of all, let's get right into this, and today's like goal is going to be 2,000 likes. That would be absolutely amazing if we could hit 2,000 likes. I know some of you guys are probably watching this late night, early morning, wherever you guys are watching this. Please smash up the like button on this video. I'd really appreciate that if we could hit 2,000. Also, if you guys could subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's get right into it. So today we had basically two big things that were updated. One was a huge update to the Quartermaster. We got new camos, new variants, a bunch of new stuff, and I've gone through, I've written it all down, I've analyzed it all, and I'm going to be giving everything you guys need to know about that. And the other thing is also that there was a new camo pack or personalization pack put into the game, and that was called the COD Endowment Courage Pack, and basically comes with a new camo, an accessory, a calling card, an emblem, I think a reticle too, a bunch of stuff, and that one goes for $5. It's only available to buy, it's not through supply drops. You have to buy it separately through the store on the game, and basically it's $5, which is pretty expensive, but it's for a good cause, because all of the proceeds go to the COD Endowment, which is basically Call of Duty's charity to help give veterans jobs who are getting out of the military. So that's a good cause, and if you guys want to check out that camo, it's $5 on the store, and that one came out. And of course, it doesn't just come with the camo, it comes with the calling card and all that stuff if you guys care about that as well. And it's for a good cause, of course. The next update was the bigger one that came into the Quartermaster, which basically this update gave us 18 new camos and cosmetics, 5 epic taunts, and 12 new prototypes. This was an absolutely huge update to the Quartermaster, and unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it, we didn't get any actual DLC weapons or new classic weapons, but we did get a bunch of new variants, including some nuke variants, and this was actually super duper cool, and I have info on all of the new variants. Unfortunately, because there's 18 new camos and cosmetics and 5 new taunts, I don't have the info on all those, because you have to basically wait until people get them. But because they put 12 new prototypes into the game, and these prototypes, let me just say, they're not supply drop only prototypes. You can craft them with salvage. They're just normal variants thrown in. So if you go into your prototypes right now and you look at them, you will see 12 new variants, and I have them all written down, all the info you guys need to know. These variants vary from common to epic, and I'm going to be giving you guys all the info on them, and I'm talking about them right now. So we'll get right into that, because that's probably the most important thing about today's update, because we have some new traits on these variants, and some definitely, like, we have double epics now, double legendaries. It's absolutely crazy. So the first one is the EBR Bomber, which is a sniper rifle, and this one is an epic variant, and it's 2 abilities basically give you, it turns it into a charged 3-shot sniper burst, as well as infinite hold breath. So this one, the EBR Bomber, because it's a 3-shot burst, a lot of people are saying this is like the PO6 now from Black Ops 3. I have to give this one a go. It's an epic, so it's going to take whatever it's called, 5,000 salvage, or 4,000 salvage actually, once you're built up to it. So that's going to be very hard to get. But the EBR Bomber, now there is 2 epic EBRs. If you guys are wondering how these new prototypes work, because that's what I was wondering before I looked at it, basically if there's a new epic, now there's just 2 epics. If there's a new legendary, there's just 2 legendaries, and that's just how it works. So there's 2 epics now. The EBR Bomber is a charged 3-shot. The next one is going to be the Type 2 Atomic, which this one is a legendary, and this one is really cool because it has the nuke streak on it. This is the Type 2 nuke variant that I've been talking about and promising to you guys that was coming out in December, and yes, it actually came out, the Type 2 Atomic. Now, you don't have to just go for nukes with the MV4, because the MV4 is a really good gun to go for nukes, or the FHR-40. The Type 2 is a very good gun as well, and now you can go for nukes with the Type 2 Atomic, which is a legendary one which you can build up to. It also comes with reduced hipfire spread while sliding. That's its other ability, which isn't that big of a deal, but can be pretty helpful because the Type 2 is sort of a Russian gun. Next one is the DCM-8 Epitaph, and this is an epic shotgun, and what this one comes with is hipfire spread reduces with each shot. So this is pretty good if you're spraying with this gun. This gun's sort of like an AA-12. If you're spraying off with this thing, it's going to have reduced hipfire every time, and it also has reduced recoil. So that is definitely a very good and another epic version. There's a lot of epics and a lot of legendaries, and then there is a few commons as well, but that's for the DCM-8. Next one is going to be the R3K, or the Wreck Spearhead. This is a rare variant, and this one gives you reduced time between bursts but increased recoil. So this is kind of, there's no rapid fire in this game, but this variant kind of has rapid fire on it, but it does of course have increased recoil because of that. So I'm not really sure how this variant goes. The R3K is a pretty underpowered weapon, but this variant does seem pretty good. And the other one, it also has on it, increases your damage to score streak, so that'll help you to shoot down UAVs and stuff like that, and that is once again a rare variant. Next variant is going to be the Mauler Grizzly. This one is a rare variant, and this one speeds up your aiming down sights, and it stacks with quick draw, which is huge for an LMG to be able to aim down sights faster. But it also, when speeding up your aim down sights, it reduces your hipfire accuracy. Although you shouldn't be hip firing too much with an LMG, so I don't think that's too much of a deal. It also increases your movement speed while crouched. I don't know why that would really matter. It's not like you're crouching around corners unless you're playing Search and Destroy. I mean, I guess that would be helpful in Search and Destroy, but in a public match of domination, that won't really help. But that's the Mauler Grizzly, a rare variant. That one definitely seems very good and something that I'll probably buy. The next one is going to be the Titan Vial. This one just has increased movement speed while crouched, and that's because it's a common variant. This one's kind of just a throwaway. I mean, who really cares? Increased movement speed while crouch, and it's just a common. I don't even know why they would bother to add extra common variants. I think it's just to get their number up. So instead of saying we added 8 new variants, we added 12, even though 4 of them are commons, which no one really cares about. Titan Vial is a common. Increased movement speed while crouched. I literally don't care about that one at all, and I don't think you guys will either. Next one is KBS Longbow Affliction. This one is a legendary sniper, KBS, which is probably the most popular sniper other than the Intervention. This one, whenever you hit an enemy, your damage slows their movement speed. So this one is pretty cool. If you get a hit marker, the enemy's actually going to be slowed. You could probably fast hands whip out that pistol and kill them off fast. And it also has increased weapon melee speed. So if you get a hit marker and the enemies are slowed, you can just punch them, and your punch is going to be a lot faster. I think this variant is pretty good for snipers, and you should definitely check it out if you're into sniping. It is the KBS Longbow Affliction. Next one we have here is the Banshee Slither, which is another common shotgun. Reduced hipfire spread while sliding. That actually seems pretty good on the Banshee, but of course it's just a common one, so it only comes with that one trait on it. That's basically it for the Banshee Slither. Next one is going to be the Rack 9 Volatile. This one is a legendary, and this one seems pretty good. It gives you 1 random attachment on spawn, and it also increases your movement speed while crouched. And while I think that is pretty good variant, I don't think it's as good as the other Rack 9 Legendary, which gives you a bunch of stuff, increased damage range. I mean, the other Rack 9 is a lot better than this one, so that's why I think this Volatile won't get as much props as it, deserves, just because its brother, the other Legendary Rack 9, is probably a lot better. Next one we have here is the EMC Heavyweight, which is a common pistol, increased melee weapon speed. This one could be good on a sniper maybe, or when you're trying to knife in hardcore. I mean, I don't really see the use of this, but I personally don't melee at all. I stopped knifing whenever the knife was taken out. The knife used to be a 1-shot in Call of Duty. Whenever it turned into a 2-shot, that's when I really, took my knifing game down. And I even have a scuff controller, which makes it easy to knife, but I don't really knife that much. Next one is going to be the Oni Amped. This one basically gives you, this is a rare variant, and it gives you speed up aiming, but reduced hipfire accuracy. So the same that we see on the Mauler. You can aim down sights faster, but your hipfire is going to be garbage with this one. And it also gives you more damage to score streaks, which I think is pretty irrelevant. Like, I don't know, I don't mean to be a hater, but when are you going to be shooting down a kill streak with a pistol? That seems kind of useless, but whatever. That's the variant. It's the Oni, and it is a rare variant, so you can't expect the best out of rare. And the last one we have here is the Hailstorm Thunder, which is an epic variant, and this one looks absolutely dope. It's a Hailstorm pistol, the Thunder version. Fast cycling auto burst that increased recoil, and reduces idle sway while aiming down sight. So this one is sort of like the R3K variant. It increases your burst time, or your burst speed, or reduces your time between bursts, however you want to say it. But it also increases the recoil, and then you also have reduced idle sway. So this looks pretty good on the Hailstorm Thunder. A pretty good epic variant. Out of all these variants, I think that the Type 2 Atomic, the Legendary, is really good. I think that some of the shotgun variants, the DCM-8 and the EBR Bomber, the Sniper, the Mauler Grizzly, the KBS Longbow, those are probably the best variants. So we got about 4 or 5 good variants that are worth going for out of this update. As far as the camos, we'll just see them as they come out, and the taunts as well. I'll try to my best to get, you know, the new camos or do something with that to bring it to you guys. But, you know, surprises are also good as well. However, these ones are not surprises because you can go straight up into your prototype and see them. And definitely, like I said, take a look at them. And those 4 or 5 that I just mentioned are probably the ones that are going to be worth it to use your salvage on. And definitely, I'm most hyped about the Type 2 Atomic because now, when I'm playing TDM and I want to go for maybe a nuke, I don't have to use the NV4 every game. And I know a lot of tryhards were having trouble with that. Not trouble, they were just getting bored using the NV4 every game. Now you can also use the Type 2. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment epic down in the comment section down below. And be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. That would be absolutely awesome. Subscribe for a cookie and don't looky. And I'm out. Peace.